welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hi, thanks for stopping by, checking out my channel. It's all about crochet, a little bit about knitting, a lot about yarn, and my journey in this fantastic yarny community. Returning subscribers, hey, thanks so much for coming back, spending a little bit of your Friday with me for Vlogmas Day 8. Today I have a TEMU haul yarn that you are not going to believe. I have a finished Boggy Blanket, and I will open my advent calendar from Cornbread and Honey. I wanted to say something before we got started today. I wanted to give a big old thank you to all of you who commented yesterday. I'll have to admit, Wednesday night during the live, the comment about the squares really kind of shook me. And it shook me harder than I thought. It really kind of rattled me. And to receive all the kind words that I received yesterday just kind of restored my faith in this yarny community. What a wonderful, loving, caring community we have created here. Even though we don't see each other in person, this community is just so full of love and compassion, and I am so privileged to be a little part of it. So thank you very much for all of your kind words. They did a lot for my spirit yesterday, so I do appreciate it. Anyway, Boggy Blankets. I finished one. Hang on a second. I forgot to bring it over with me. Gosh darn it, an end. God, these keep popping up and I keep thinking I trim them all. Anyway, Boggy Blankets. If you're new, you're wondering, what the heck is she talking about? Boggy Blankets. If you heard this, fast forward, you know the drill. When you see me hold up the blanket, that's where you can hit play again. The Boggy Blanket drive is started with Nancy at She's Got Yarn Too and her mom. Her mom is part of a women's club here in Central Florida, and their service project for the last couple of years has been to put together baskets for camp in Eustis, Florida called Camp Boggy Creek. Camp Boggy Creek is a camp that was founded by Paul Newman, General Norman Schwarzkopf, and some other investors to give a place for kids with serious illnesses to go to camp, where they can just go to camp and be a kid without being a kid with illness. They are set up to handle 16 different diagnoses that don't normally get the special camps. Think things like sickle cell anemia or epilepsy. There's a whole host of others. Those are the only two that I can remember off the top of my head. But every week, it's a group of kids who all have the same illness. So every kid has epilepsy for 1 week. They come, they spend time at camp, and they get to be a kid. They get to do archery and swimming, and they get to do talent shows and campfires and all the things that you would expect an able-bodied child to go to camp and do. These kids who have all of these extra restrictions still get to come to camp and do it. So Nancy was making a blanket for her mom and wanted to know more about it, found out more about it, brought it to Lynette and of Charmed Grammy Crochet and Billy the Crafty Floridian. They're like, we've got this great platform. Let's see what we can do. So she put out a call last year, and they've got, 370 some blankets last year. Well, August of this year, she started again and put out a call, and I thought, how could I help? How can I help get these more blankets for these kids? And I said, why don't I do squares? My thought was, when I did this, is that shipping is expensive, and to ship a whole blanket is kind of expensive. So for the cost of a cup of coffee, send me a few of your squares. I'll put them together in a blanket. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that this would blow up the way it did. You guys, I probably have 5,000 squares. I'm going to be putting squares together for probably the next 2 years at the rate I'm going. But that's okay. We have, the camp will take blankets as long as we want to make them. Each camper gets a blanket on their bed and it goes home with them at the end of the week. So they go through a lot of blankets. So, you know, we're okay. We will make all of these into blankets, and all of them will be donated to Boggy Creek. It may take a while, but we're going to get it done. So anyway, since August, I have been showing you blankets that I have been making. I have been trying to do at least 2 a week because there are other things that I want to do, and I really didn't want it taking over my life. So I've been working away on it. So you ready to see the one that I finished for this week? This is my Christmas version. There were some people who sent some Christmas variegated colors and some different Christmas ones, some sparklies, and I added in some red and some green and some white, and this is what I came up with. I gotta make sure that I have it the right way so that you can see. And of course, I think I have it upside down. Yep, I have it upside down. Ta-da! Here's the heart. And then down here in the bottom, we have the smiley face with the sunglasses on. Because, you know, Florida at Christmas, you're going to need your sunglasses. And I just took a bunch of different reds and greens and variegated Christmas colors and turned this into a really cute Boggy blanket. This measures 33 inches wide, 43 inches long, perfect within the parameters. The parameters are 35 to 40 inches wide, 40 to 50 inches long. This fits that perfectly, and I keep finding little ends. Gosh darn it. I always I go over them multiple times, but I think every time I stretch it out a little bit, something pops out. But anyway, one of my subscribers sent in a bunch of squares with hearts in it at the very beginning, like 2 or 3 weeks into receiving the squares. And since then, I have been putting a square with a heart or sewing hearts on to every blanket so that they know that they're loved. So that is my Boggy blanket for this week. I always take the weekends off just to give myself a chance to recharge, refresh, and work on something else. And then come Monday, I will start right back into the Boggy blankets, and hopefully I'll get 2 done next week to show you next Friday. So that is my Boggy blanket for this week, and I think it is fun, and I hope that next Christmas it'll bring joy to some child. Now, TEMU. You know, some people are skeptical of TEMU. Hi, my name is Lynanne. I'm a TEMU-aholic. I have been doing a lot of TEMU shopping. Nothing big, nothing extravagant, just, you know, little things here and there. I even did some Christmas shopping. They had some really cute kids' clothes for my granddaughters and some cute little gadgets and stuff. I've had fun shopping on it. And I have in the past picked up some yarn. I have some of this here. This beautifulness. This is the 50% Swan Lake, 50% cashmere, 40% wool, 10% Angora, and it is so soft. I have not done anything with it yet. Where's the other one? I have some other ones. Oh, this is TEMU Yarn. This is an Easen yarn. It's 60% wool, 40% acrylic. It's a 400 meter, 100-gram skein. These three were like $8. It's not expensive, and it's soft, but you can feel the wool in this one. Of course, it doesn't have a color, but you know, how fun are those? The bright colors, super soft, super bright. Okay, this one does have care instructions as I throw one across the room. It says you can wash and dry. Do not bleach. I don't know how you can dry wool acrylic blend. You know me. I don't ever wash anything that's hand. But look, this is just so pretty. Look, there's that green down in there. This will be fun. I'm excited to see what this, what I can make that into. But I purchased, and these came in 6-packs. And yes, I've opened them. And these were, the 6-packs were less than $10 a piece. I got a red, I got a green, and I got a white. Isn't that pretty? Now, the red is getting blown out. This is a very vintage red. It is not, this seems like it's really blowing it out, like really, there, that's more of the color right there. It's a darker red. I don't know how to explain it. It's not cherry. It is a darker red. But I thought this just said Christmas all day long. This yarn, it's called Lyrinsley Handpick Cashmere. According to the package, it is 60% cashmere, 20% acrylic, 20% viscose. Now, I have no way of proving that this is really cashmere, but it is so soft and so delicious. It is a very fine #1 weight, bordering on lace weight. It is super, super fine. And it's very, very delicate. I don't know if you can see here on the end. I had did some practice stitching with it. No, that's not swatching, Jackie. That's practice stitching. I tried to see if I can do it in Tunisian and if I can use it in regular crochet. And when I was frogging it, it literally fell apart. So it's very, very delicate. But it is so soft. And now I am making my Christmas wrap out of this. I ditched the arrow wrap. Well, I found this one on Ravelry, and this is a paid-for pattern. This is called the Diameter Shawl, designed by Natalie Thomas at Detroit Knots. Pop a picture in here of what it looks like. It is so pretty. And my vision for it is, as you can see, the breaks in each section will be a red or a green stripe. I might like do 2 green and then a red and then, whatever. I'm just going to do whatever. It's not going to be red, green, red, green, red, green, because I think that'll look kind of silly. Or maybe not. I might just do red, green, red, green. And then, but the main body of it is going to be the white. It takes almost 300 yards, 250, almost 300, 225 yards of 4 different colors. I'm just going to use 3. She used like a fade going down the shawl. I'm just going to use the solid white and then interchange the colors. at the breaks between the red and the green. So I'm going to get started on that this afternoon. I'm really excited about this. I love how this is so soft, you guys. And even if it's not really cashmere, it feels like it. It feels soft. It feels beautiful and buttery. And so, yeah, I'm really not mad at this yarn. And I'm excited to see if it will work the way I expect it to. So that is the TEMU. Are you ready to see what my advent is this time around? This advent has lived up to expectations beyond a doubt. This advent comes from a company called Cornbread and Honey. They are on Etsy and on Instagram, and she has her own website. I have listed the website in my description box. You will find it if you look. I've had several people ask me they can't find the link. Well, it's listed in my description box. You can find it. So here is today 8. And look, these little sticker pieces of round paper, they're all in that box. So, you know, I should have known. Anyway, so day 8, are you ready? I'm going to open this up, close my eyes, pull it out. You guys get the first look. Are we ready? Come on, get your fingers in there. 1, 2, 3. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, look at that. That's so pretty. Okay, we gotta. This is getting, I gotta figure out a different way to do this, but this is so beautiful. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3, 2, and 1. Oops. This is just gorgeous. Look at that. Okay, I gotta find a better way to do this, but I don't know. This is just gorgeous. Look at this colorway, you guys. It's a very blue-green, very tonal, very, very pretty. Oh, this is just absolutely gorgeous. Again, these are 75, 25 superwash merino and nylon, fingering weight 92 yards, 20 grams per skein. And it's so pretty. Oh my God, these are so gorgeous. This color palette, she knocked this out of the park. This is going to be so beautiful. I just hope I can find a pattern that can do this justice, because this is just knock your socks off. So that is the advent. That is Friday. Whew. We made it through the week, guys. So I hope you have a fantastic weekend. If I don't see you on the weekend, that's fine. We'll catch up on Monday. If not, we'll check in with you tomorrow for just a real quick advent opening and maybe tell you how we're doing with the new shawl that's going on. So until I see you again, remember to take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of the ones you love. But above all, be kind to everybody. Have a good day.